So, welcome again to Bodhicharyavatara, 8th chapter. Now we are at stanza number 116. At this moment we are talking about exchanging myself with others. Means that to learn, to practice how to care for the benefit of others as much, not only as much, but more than helping myself. To care and help others, I would like to be more dedicated or more involved, or would like to be able to create more benefits, or want to be free from suffering the others more than myself. So this is something not it's very unusual in our samsaric state of mind. We think that's not possible, or that's not that can't be, that's not proper. So we talked about whether how it is usually. Actually it is proper, it is good, because we have that kind of way, or that way of doing is kind of natural in us, although we don't understand, because we, if we have loved ones, like our loved ones, our family, our children, our community, then many people have no hesitation to go through many difficulties and even sacrifice their own life for them. So therefore it is something which is not unnatural, which is natural, which is proper. And then also it is something that can be done, because it is usually, it's done many times, and not in that scale to all the sentient beings usually, but we have this capacity to we have the altruistic state of mind. That's quite common, and that's not unheard of, and that is there in most of the people, and would actually do anything to help their dear and near ones, even at the risk of their own life. That is something is possible, and then more we train in it, it is possible to have that intention towards all sentient beings. So that is possible. And therefore, and also there is lots of, there is lots of positive things in that. It is very good. It is to have that way of being, or to that understanding, attitude, that feeling is good for myself and others. It has lots of positive qualities. And the opposite is not good, because it brings lots of pain and problem, suffering, endless sufferings for myself. Only I wish good for myself, and only I don't want to, I want running after things for myself and running away from troubles for myself alone and not thinking about others actually brings continuous dissatisfaction, stress, unhappiness and things like that. And if I do the other way, wishing well, working for the benefit of other beings and all other beings, even more than for myself, brings so many positive things. So it's good for me now, and it's good for myself in the long run. It's good for everybody, other people now, and it's good for other people in the long run also. So to say that, then this is, like 116 stanza. Teta nana yenju te shichu ngotsar wamujo. Jonichi ni sisu ni lela rewa mijo yins. So this is 116. Thus, when I work for others' sake, there will be no sense of boasting, self-congratulation. It is just as when I feed myself, I don't expect to be rewarded. So, if I get used to this, and if I see very clearly, understand very clearly, that working for the benefit of everybody, for myself and for others and all others, including, those who don't like me, those who are, considering me as their enemy, who try to harm me, including everybody, if I have this, genuine intention to help and do things to benefit them, help them, when I become used to that, then, when I do that, that's when I work for others' sake, others' benefit, there will be no feeling of boast, boasting that I am so good, I am so great, I'm working for the benefit of others, things like that. Of course, I will be happy, I will be, grateful, I will be proud of myself, I will like myself, I love myself, I would feel my life, worthwhile and meaningful, but I would not feel boastful and self-congratulation, boastings, this kind of, I'm so good, I'm the best, things like that, because I know that it's the best thing for myself and for others, It's not just best for others, it's best for me too. It is just as when I feed myself, I don't expect to be rewarded, because when I eat food, it not only, it not only makes me kind of happy and feel good, but it also feeds, billions of, bacteria and all the things that is needed for my body to sustain, and also that when I'm healthy, I could do lots of good things for others also. But when I eat food, I don't feel boastful. I don't feel kind of self-congratulatory, or I'm not, I don't become like arrogant that I've fed myself, now I did so good, not like that. So therefore, when I do work for the benefit of others, or everybody, including myself, it's good for everybody, so that's something I should be doing, and it is good for me to do that. I don't need anybody's congratulation or reward or some kind of a certificate or anything like that. if people don't know about it, or don't say good things about it, or don't praise me for that, it's completely okay, because that's for my own good and for everybody's good that is around me. So I don't need to feel also bad because some people don't congratulate me or praise me or appreciate me for that. So therefore, then in the end, I need to it's an instruction kind of. Dewi chitar chungana manyen le chung dosangwa tekin rola sonsen ninji sen gambarsha. Dewi gombo senre tuji chimbin rowayi khorjin ji pa salvish rongan tsayon shinji la. So these two stanzas it is said, therefore, just as I defend myself from even slight disparagement, likewise for beings I shall now grow used to have a mind protective and compassionate. I am right from the beginning, from my childhood. We are all like used to, we do this, as a matter of fact, that I defend myself if even people, give slight disparagement. Disparagement means like say bad things about me, or criticize me, or kind of discredit me. Then I immediately defend myself. That's natural. That's usual. That happens kind of to everybody, and we all know that. In the same way, for beings I shall now grow used to have a mind protective and compassionate. So this is also coming from, habituation. This is coming from, I see everybody doing that, and therefore I do it myself. I don't need a special kind of training or anything like that. I do it. In the same way, I should do the same for others, because saying something bad about others or doing something that would harm others is not good for them, not good for the people who do that, not good for for anybody. So therefore, I should get used to that, and I should automatically become like that. That if something is bad happening to somebody else, I need to become this as my natural reaction, that I want to defend them as much as I am used to defend myself. I have to become protective. I have to become compassionate to everybody else, and I need to train myself in that way. 118. This is why the Lord Avalokita, out of great compassion, blessed his name, that those caught in the midst of multitudes might be released and freed from every fear. And that's why, the Avalokiteshvara, the great Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, dedicated any positive thing he did, every good karma that he performed, or any good, aspiration he made, or anything positive he made, he dedicated for thee. He made it, dedicated for a strong kind of power that anybody even said his name or made any kind of connection with him, even thought about him, Shenelzik, would automatically bring a strong kind of, protection for them, that they become totally free from any danger or any fear or any negative thing happening to them. They become totally defended. That was his dedication, and therefore, his ultimate kind of aspiration and effort was to create circumstances, to create a power base, or a blessing, or some kind of a force that even anything that connected, anything, anybody would make any connections with him, even say his name or mantra, or think about him, or make any kind of, they would become free. They would become free from fear, from danger, from negative things happening to that. So this we should also do that. Not only that, we should try to feel that kind of protectiveness, kindness, compassionate towards everybody, as much as I feel for myself, or in a way more than as I feel it myself, because I am just one and others are so many. So more than myself, and that I should really wish and dedicate and give away, every positive energy I have, or power of positive karma I have, or anything I need to dedicate, so that anything, anybody who makes any connection with me, or have no connection with me also, that I should be able to defend them, bring them all the positive things, and get rid of all negative things from them. So this state of mind, this compassionate and caring attitude should become my natural way of reaction. And when that happens, then it's good for me, because my compassion grows, my compassion matures, my compassion becomes pure, and therefore, I become less self-centered, less selfish, and therefore I become more liberated from samsaric state of mind. What more good can this be for me than I am, totally liberated from the samsaric state of mind? Because then I will be, I will be able to end all causes and sources of every suffering and negative things for myself. The best thing that could happen to me. And also, it could be the best thing for everybody, because, I would have the complete power and complete wisdom and complete clarity on how to help and how to be beneficial to everybody. So it is the best thing that could happen to me. It is the best thing that could happen to everybody else. So therefore I must diligently and one-pointedly and with all my force and energy and power to cultivate that and work on that. There's nothing more important and nothing more positive and nothing more meaningful and more useful than do that. So understand this. That's the instruction. So I think I stop here. Thank you very much. 118.